back.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
My dog is on the table. Why are you on the table, dog? Get down. Back up.
At last. Did you see what's happening outside? Red Mountain rumbles louder and more frequently. The sky grows dark, and worst of all, the people are beginning to notice. Soon I'll have to muster the Ordinators to keep them from the palace doors.
What the?
In part, Lord Vivek is not well. I won't allow his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming difficult for him to maintain the realm in his usual fashion. Now, what did your investigations uncover? I'll review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivek. I was against bringing you into this investigation, but I was wrong. Thank you for aiding us.
Ow.
You should go see Lord Vivek now. He's been asking about you. I'll be along shortly. Very well. Tell me what you learned at each of the locations, and let's see what conclusions we can come to. Barrelzal faithfully served Sotha Seal. He's as loyal to the tribunal as I am. He would never intentionally harm Lord Vivek. But that tool he mentioned... Perhaps one of the priests Vivek sent away could search the temple archives for more information. Lord Vivek doesn't want his followers to see him in such a weakened state. Only you, Canon Levuel, and myself are permitted into his palace now. Speaking of the palace, Lord Vivek wants to see you when we're done here. So your notes say, and this Saren assisted you. Interesting. Most Ashlanders want nothing to do with the tribunal. Even so, they rarely become aggressive. I'd say this Chodala bears watching. If we can spare it, I'll send an armiger to order it. Interesting theory. Perhaps Chodala's staff can steal Vivek's energy. I have a hard time imagining how an Ashlander could accomplish such a feat. Lord Vivek said the draining has grown more intense since you left. It doesn't look well. From what you discovered, I dare say there may be a correlation between the narcotic relic and the tool Barrelzal mentioned. And it seems the Ashlander thieves are connected to Chodala. Your evidence points to a clear conclusion. So it appears. Lord Vivek's doing his best not to complain, but I can see how much the draining of his energy has cost him. Just seeing you again should improve his mood considerably. And the progress you made with your investigations, outstanding.
Okay. I'm done here.
I'm being a cat.
Oh, you're up there. I was looking down here. I was like, where are you? How'd you even get up there?
It jumped on my desk and then jumped across.
Damn it. Come on.
It's okay. I fell off a few times myself. Yeah, I don't see why that way wouldn't work either.
There we go. I'm a ninja.
I'm using all my powers apparently. Put the sword away. Now I can't get back up. Fly me in. Hey.
Nice.
I can't see anything up here.
I can see
Oh, I need now.
everything. Whee. We're just crawling. Sneaking, not crawling.
Talk to me, okay? Let's go.
Yay!
Run.
Run.
Yep.
Lord Vivek needs to do something. Look at that sky!
Lord Vivek isn't receiving visitors today.
Look at what sky, it's beautiful. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, you crazy fool.
And there's even a floating island. What's he complaining about?
People like to complain about nothing these days. Oh.
My lord, please let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private. As I have written in the 37th ballad,
There must be something I can do.
you can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us. The river drains into the sea as my divinity flows out of me.
Just before I press him, you go blah behind him.
As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort?
Oh, I recognize that voice. Level 11! Level 11, level 11.
An Ashlander? That seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this. Another token of my appreciation. And look, here comes the Archcanon now.
My lord, the Outlander
Yeah.
may have actually discovered
At the
something.
same time.
What?
After further examination of the documents you brought back, I have to agree with your assessment. The Ashlander Chodala has somehow siphoned divine energy away from Lord Vivek. Not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution. One that probably involves Chodala's staff.
Awesome.
How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothasil's tool and turned it into a weapon is beyond me, though. Eventually, but we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him would start a war we can't afford to partake in. Go to Aldrin and talk to his sister, Saren. I don't trust her either, but she worked with you before. Get to Aldrin and locate Saren. She needs to tell us more about Chodala and then help us acquire his staff. Without it, we can't restore Vivek. Meanwhile, I need to placate the populace. The people grow concerned over Vivek's continuing isolation. Didn't we cover this? Let me refresh your memory. Lord Vivek suffers stoically as his divine energy drains away. Neither my administration... Experience, Outlander. Experience. I have seen the Dunmer rage against the gods at the least provocation. When they realize that Vivek is ill, that his powers are failing, they'll weep and gnash their teeth like frightened children. The people don't handle the infirmities of their deities very well, especially when those infirmities could foreshadow Red Mountain's eruption or portend the moonlets fall from the sky. Once such fear ignites, it spreads like wildfire.
What is, deities?
Huh?
Deities?
How's it spelled?
Deities.
Deities. God or goddess. God or goddess, divine status, quality or nature, the creator and supreme being. That's what that means.
Oh.
Gods, basically. Some kind of god, or they think they're god.
Oh, well, it's Lord Vivek then.
Oh.
They try not to think about them at all. The Ashlanders are savages. They refuse to acknowledge the supremacy of Lord Vivek in the Tribunal, instead putting their faith in the despicable Daedra. They're heretics, pure and simple. The Ashlanders hold to superstitions the way Kwama protect their eggs. If they really considered Chodolan to be the Meridarian,
Okay.
then any action you take against him will enrage the tribes. Talk to Saren and see if she can suggest an alternative course.
He said Kwama. I thought he said karma.
Oh.
The Ashlanders hold to superstitions the way Kwama protect their eggs. And I thought he said karma. I'm like, what? Karma has eggs? I'm like, what?
Oh, dear.
Had to read it again.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go. Oh! What happened to you?
Ah, I slipped.
Whoops!
Yep. I slipped and down I go. Oh.